Alright, hello, this is a video covering live from the sunny menu. Last time we committed to Peloponnesian Wars, good riddance. Well, I'm sad to see Sparta go, but good riddance for the colony missions. This time we are at the end of Master Olympus Zeus and the Trojan Wars. The Greek forces to Troy to rescue the most beautiful woman in the world. This challenge is extremely challenging and consists of 6 episodes, so let's go, shall we?
The conversation at the dinner table turned from the subject of the city you were on the verge of establishing to the fair Helen, beloved of everyone in Greece, who was about to choose a husband. Odysseus said,
"Let us all swear an oath to protect Helen from harm, and to support the man whom she chooses as a husband. We owe her no less. We shall name the oath after Helen's father, and call it the Oath of Tyndareus."
All shouted in assent, and Odysseus administered the oath to each person. Everyone was too busy celebrating to notice that Odysseus did not take the oath himself, but the hero wouldn't have less than noble intentions. Now that the festivities are over, you must return to your land to begin building the kingdom of Aulis in earnest. Soon your city will match the cities that your friends Agamemnon, Odysseus, and Ajax lead. You can count on your friends sending you city-warming presents to help you start your city.
Alright, so let's see. The oath. Produce 64 of wheat, sheaves of wheat in 1 year. Produce 16 for wine. 1,000 people in 1,000. About treasure of 5,000. Let's look at the world map first. We have a lot of allies. Only Syme is against us. Everyone else is allied with us, even Troy for the time being. Let us Ethiopia buy wine. Let us buy wood. Please. Wood fleece. Marble armor. Wood. Please. Let's look at the world location. Some wolves, boars, lots of meadows down here, and lots of coastline to build on, and some more boars and wolves and meadows up here. Let's start by making a few bridges over here first, so the boar hunters have access to that location. And without further ado, let's start construction. And we're very low on cash. We don't barely have any cash to start off with. That's not unfortunate. But our friends will hopefully bail us out if we get into debt. There's a palace up here. Wage rate very high, tax rate very high. Oh, we forgot to look at our tech tree with all our haste. Let's see. So, wheat farms, olives and wines, sheep, fisheries and hunting lodges, discoveries with olive businesses and wineries, and no military stuff to be constructed. And we can build elite houses for the time being. Okay. Let's start by making 2 hunting lodges over here. Agora. And then infirmary so no plagues break out. The 7 part 1. We're at the end of Olympus, Master of Olympus Zeus, like I said. Next time is next adventure will be in Master of Atlantis Poseidon. I can't wait to look forward to that because some of those are very fun cities to build. Yeah, we're just gonna work this city right now for the time being, and yeah, all that good stuff. No penalty games to be started. Oh, and let's look at the mythology now. What is the gods worshiping? Zeus, Poseidon, Hermes, Athena, Hephaestus, Hades, unfriendly gods, Apollo, Artemis, Ares, and Aphrodite. So all their names start with A. And P or R after their names, so that's interesting. Yeah, we'll Poseidon Sanctuary, Hermes Refuge, and Gates of Hades. Interesting. Lots of room to build olive oils and the grapes over here, and we can build farms in this over here, which is taking up more space. mine from Bikini. Mission, however you say the name. Agamemnon reached that city. So let's put that gift in the...
I am Poseidon. Worship me, and the sea will befriend you.
Eager to please me, the fruits of the sea urchins and fish will be more plentiful as your fishermen are urging us to harvest them more quickly than they could before. Let's make that close to the coastline, but... let's make a trading post to... Miletus. I'll just give you some cash. Some olive oil. Let's sell some wine to Miletus so we get some profit. Because we don't need the wine ourselves just yet. Don't count out Miletus and Ethiopia in the future, but for now they'll be... you can sell stuff to them. So that's not gonna hurt you too much. Hopefully. Expensive stuff, these avenues. And we can also build one for Ethiopia. Some cheese from Argos. Let's sell some olive oil and wine. We need money badly before we do anything else. Let's request some drachmas from Sparta. Help me get from mission here. Hello, beautiful. I noticed you could use some money. Because I think so highly of you, I Agamemnon on mission here. I've just requested you 1,200 drachmas. I'm pleased to be able to help. Okay, that's good. Does anyone buy wheat? Oh. Nobody buys wheat. But fleece is very sought after. So let's make some roads over here. Some fish, some drachma, more drachmas. Let's start making some sheep down here. Hopefully we won't go bankrupt from just building sheep. Now we use time for another money. And we got plenty of wine to sell and olive oil. Wine and olive oil are very expensive like you can see, so we make some nice profit from selling this stuff for the time being. We'll just put the storehouse over here so we can have some supplies ready for this housing block over here.
I'd follow you anywhere. It's sheer pleasure living in a city like this.
Get it? Sheep, they shear them for wool. Get it? Get it? Wheat from Troy. Greetings, video right. Priam of Troy wish to give you a present of 12 sheaves of wheat. Please accompany by compliments. Let's begin our granary here. Making some slight income. Now we just need to wait for some sheep to grow wool and we can start upgrading these houses. We're gonna work on our treasury because that was the mission tells us, and we also need to get our wheat and wine production up. If you didn't pay attention to the mission goals or you forgot about them or something. fleece vendor over here. Some bars. Dear Video Crow, I am turning to you to ask for help. I have no mission. I'm planning a festival for the great god Zeus, who will save my city from disaster. I would like to show Zeus just how thankful I am by showing the biggest festival ever. Not create food for me. I'm sure we can meet. I can meet this goal. Please send the goods within 6 months. Okay, I have some food.
I am Poseidon. Worship me, and the sea will befriend you.
Yeah, they're gonna hunt down those boars. There's lots of boars to feed your people with. So these hunters are just gonna work in that. From Ithaca. How Sparta sells marble is beyond me. I don't recall seeing marble in Sparta when I was building it. Well, unless this is the old Sparta, because I think it was a little up there, a little bit upwards more the old Sparta, or the new Sparta rather. So I don't know. I'm not sure. These are hills over here, you just can't see them from this angle. So yeah. Oh, there comes somewhere. We have some wool coming in shortly. Some fleece.
Have you ever seen more solid buildings? Archimedes would be proud.
We can we got some more high. Yes, you send 9 crates of food in time for a great festival. As soon as I gotta know, miss anything more high than I did before. Let's clear some of these trees away. Remember, you can't build on breeding grounds where wolves and boars spawn. Keep that in mind. Where are these sheep going, I wonder? They're wandering away from their cutting sheds. Are they trying to escape or something? Escape! Flee! Flee! Built a couple of fisheries, I suppose, over here to take advantage of the coastline. Lemnos needs fleece. Hello, Mirko. You news just Lemnos need you to send 6 canes of fleece in 6 months. You don't need to know why we need just us and your allies in the supplies.
Worship me, the feared Hades, and your city will glisten in the sun.
If you run the cloud of thunder rather, the serious landscape will shine like silver. Deposit silver over the solid like gates of Hades, and you can extract the ore, converting the drachmas as a mint. At a mint. That's hopefully the last interruption we get.
There is never a genius without a tincture of madness.
Yeah, we should fill all our vacancies with this. Hopefully. Some marble from Ethiopia. Hey, greetings, Roy. Memnon of Ethiopia wished to give you a present of 6 slabs of marble. Please accept my compliments. We need another storehouse because this one's full of supplies and stuff like that. And apparently the sheep didn't escape far enough. They're still getting shaved. Let's dispatch the fleece.
My advice to you is, marry. If you find a good wife, you'll be happy. If not, you'll become a philosopher.
Levels guys more highly and... Oops, that's wasting space. Make 2 Olympus for the time being at least.
If only they had been invited to a Bacchic reveling, or a feast of Pan or Aphrodite.
Get some more drachmas from our allies, so we can get on before we start trading stuff. Let's get a few more cutting sheds here. Oil vendor. So these houses get updated to townhouses, hopefully. We can, and we'll meet one of our goals probably then, but some drachmas are missing there. We'll meet our goal, but not only that, we need more workers. Food production looks like it's okay at the moment without wheat farms. Wheat farms will give you a ton of food when you get ready, when you start production, like usual. We're very opposed to Ithaca and start exporting some fleece to them. They might 12 a year, so I suppose 6 will be enough for a war of 1 times much. Increased appeal.
I'm Hermes. Worship me, and some of your citizens will taste my
Watch as your delivery move faster, shuttling goods to the destination at breakneck speeds. And if there's some outstanding request upon a city, I might just fulfill it for you. Just gonna save. Make 2 more olive presses. We will get a lot of olives from this. And some grape wines as well. Some wineries for us. Some 2 more growers' lodges, so all these get tended to. Festival Ithaca. Dear friend Vinoka, I'm trying to ask your help. I recently Ithaca I'm planning a festival for the great god Athena who saved my city from disaster. I'd like to show Athena just how thankful I am by approving the biggest festival. With a jugs of olive oil from me, I can sure I've been school. Please send the goods. Well, so. We only have 4 jugs left. And we have 6 months of time, and the harvesting in January, so I don't think we'll make it. That's when it takes some time for it to reproduce the olive oil. Argos needs sculpture. Dear Spiritual, Diomedes of Argos have a favor to ask you. One of my sanctuary has collapsed into a heap and I need 4 pieces of sculpture to rebuild it. Please send the sculpture in 9 months of the goods to the gods that take a place. Yeah, I would send you the stuff except I don't have any sculptures and such.
Cast the net wide, mateys, but keep an eye out for Triton. We don't want to catch him.
Make a few more houses here, so we'll get some more workers. We're kind of low on them. Are they too far away from these? What are they? Don't we like going down there or something? Hopefully they'll harvest them when it's time for that. Ithaca, Argos, everyone wants stuff from us. We're just a new city, give us a break, guys. If you know, the one Scottish factory now is an ice or the Argos and will continue to be offered the mortals and gods like unless you send the 4 pieces of sculpture I need. Please send them within the next 6 months. Oh, they're already working on it, no problem then. So they're harvesting it right now. We're gonna export wine to get some money, because wine is worth a lot. If you haven't learned that by now. You're just tuning in, well, in that case, welcome to the crazy house. Madhouse, rather.
I bet Mount Olympus isn't as nice as this city.
First of all, Ithaca, I'm so disappointed with you. Odysseus managed to help from the festival for Athena in my city, Ithaca, not your help. But now I should need short the 8 jugs of olive oil that I come on you sent me. Send the snow so that I can replace my city stock in time. Maybe I won't be so disheartened. Let's make a trading post in Missionea, Myconea, or however it's pronounced. I don't know, but let's sell some fleece to those guys as well. You wanna have enough trees so you have a big enough harvest to make some olive oil and then wine for the rest of the year if you need it. Wine not so much, because later we're gonna be drowning in wine until we get Ethiopia and Netherlands as our allies again, but for the time being you just want to produce as much wine as possible. It's in the mission goals as well. This is one of those rare chances where I don't make a symmetrical to buy a housing block or something like that. That's too much though, 1,000 people. People consider a factor of city and a piece of population reach 1,000 for the first time. You can celebrate this year by building a coveted monument.
I am Poseidon. Worship me, and the sea will befriend you.
I think it's almost the storm video. The section is still in shambles because you haven't sent me the 4 pieces of sculpture I need. If you send them now, then we can resume construction and finish our project late. Because you refused to send me 8 jugs of olive oil for the festival, Athena, I was put into a bad mood. Therefore, this is with a kind of color as highly as I did before. Let this fish pond and put up. Nope, you don't want to put it there. We put it down here. Festival spot. Dear friend Vidocol, I'm turning you to ask you for help. Yeah, I repeated that, sorry. I made a alliance with Sorala. I'm planning a festival with great Ares who has saved my city from disaster. I'd like to show Ares just how Declan will be throwing the biggest festival ever. With 10 amphoras of wine from you, I'm sure to meet the goal. Please do that good in 9 months. Yeah, let's still get wine for the time being if we can meet that goal somehow. Hero of Fear! It's time to build some wheat farms. Build some wheat farms over here. Get some food stored up in our storehouses. You take on each olive oil. Hello, Villagroy. Or you should take on it. You send save and jugs of olive oil in 6 months. You need to know why we need to send our allies and send them. Send us the supplies. You might be able to meet the requirement of Sparta, and Ithaca might get its olive oil, but sculptures are no way. They still think of us somewhat highly, some of our allies. So that's good. Like I say, that should be hopefully really the last introduction. I know I said that last time, but I can't help it if someone interrupts me. But anyways, greetings video. Preparation for the festival of Ares at Sparta are well underway, but I'm still waiting for to deliver 10 Apollonius wine from your city. Please send Ares within the next 6 months, so that Ares will know how grateful I, Menelaus, am for the help the deity has given me in the past. Fish pond here, so these houses involved, which have plenty of workers to make our facilities work harder. I don't think we're gonna meet the requirement for wine because I'm short 5 of us. And I have no more grapes to do stuff from. But they're gonna be harvested next month, so we might just make the goal. Olive oil, yeah, we are also working on that. We need 1 more jug of olive oil, we'll be able to send it along. Let's make 2 wineries over here so we have space for these. Salamis has money woes. Most honorable friend Vidogua, Ajax of Salamis needs some help from you. But sure issue 500 drachmas and I would like you to send the money to make up for the shortfall within 3 months. You know how I hate to ask you this, but I know I can count on you. Okay. Although that's a lot of money at this point in the game. Since I'm barely struggling to keep afloat.
I am Poseidon. Worship me, and the sea will befriend you.
Yeah, Poseidon's over here, swimming around. Dispatch olive oil. Okay, we even have some unemployment, that's good. We still need all that wine made. How much fleece do we have? 9 pieces of fleece, and we are selling 12 pieces. We need 2 amphoras of wine. We're gonna make it. I am so disappointed with you. Menelaus managed to throw my festival of Ares in my city Sparta without your help, but now my city is short 10 amphoras of wine that I found that you sent. So there is no so I can replace my city stock in maybe I won't be so disappointed. Oh come on, I was nearly there with the goal. Ah well. Better luck next time. Ajax landing more highly than I did before. Salamis! Salami! I don't know, is that connected? I should do some research on that as well, but I don't know. I think it's just a coincidence. Coincidence? I think not, my good sir. Look at all this wheat growing here. You can build trees and grapes all the way over here because these guys can travel between the buildings. Smaller things less of you. Because you waited for too long. Sorry about that. To send me the 10 of Rose wine is for a great festival. I may have found not to silence for curious or highly. They still think highly of us, that's good. Just make some olive presses, some more olive presses. I'm gonna start exporting some olive oil. City needs more workers, you say? Lies and slander! We don't want to delete the role, we just want to build a fish pool here.
Worship me, the feared Hades, and your city will glisten in the sun.
Hades, Lord of the Underworld. Coolest god around.
Spear? How can I be a spear carrier without my spear?
Okay, next.
Here comes the wheat deliveries. Look at all that wheat go. I wonder how many Emperors of One we've produced in the schedule, please. Not schedule, please, but wheat. Just make a save at this point.
You can discover more about a person in an hour of play than in a mere conversation.
We're just about short of it. We should meet the 2,000 people or mark somewhat. If we can do that, everything should go smoothly. You might actually meet. Hello, Croy. Aries Lemons need to send 6 jugs of olive oil in 6 months. You don't need to know why. We need just to send us an allies in there and send us the supplies. Okay, let's have some olive oil. I like how this kind of adventure starts. It's nice and peaceful, just building a city, relaxing, meeting some goals, doing construction, building possibly some sanctuaries if you feel like it, and just exporting stuff and all that good. Well, somehow the peace will never last. The peace never lasts. Got some more highway. Just making sure that this guy doesn't venture down here too much. Hello, beautiful. A member of mission that you sent 15 years of fees in 6 months. You don't need to know why we need it, just as your allies and supplies. Now we just need to wait for that wine and wheat to go see if we made the mark. You know, let's make a half save here just in case. I got a bad feeling about this somehow. We just made the 2,000 people requirement just barely, so we can build a monument here and update all these houses. It's December, we find out how our production been doing. You can see we only took advantage of a small space of land over here, so there's lots of land to take advantage of. so to keep that in mind. Don't forget, don't worry, you have a lot of space to build on, like I said already. Why am I repeating myself? Space to fleece. Salamis loves you. Most favorite Ajax from Salamis comes among my favorite people. You are a fantastic leader and maybe I should aspire to be more like you. I still do some people. We were short of the sheaves of wheat production numbers. So that means you make more wheat farms over here. Population might still 2,000 people, we already went through that. Let's start selling wine while we still have the chance. Use this year to make as much money as possible from selling wine and olive oil. You want to take advantage of that for now, but you can. Just spoiler alert, later you're not gonna have that much easy of a chance. You're just gonna be stuck exporting fleece and possibly armor and stuff like that. Many people buy fleece, that's a good thing. But nobody except for Miletus and Ethiopia buys olive oil and wine. Ethiopia also buys fleece. So that's sort of Troy. We're really a husbandry powerhouse. Country, city, farming and all that good stuff. Missionary regards you more highly. Because you ugly in my city 15 years, please I can remember mission I think more highly than I did before. More sheep. Think about. Who would I buy these sheep from, I wonder? These wheat farms should result in the wheat being made, the number of wheat we need to advance. So yeah, I really like this starting adventure, if I didn't point that clearly enough already. Happy is one of its people. It's great, golden time and see your silly people are very happy. So that will be remembered this great special time and I will be like home with your monument.
I'm Hermes. Worship me, and some of your citizens will taste my speed.
There's Hermes. We're gonna build a sanctuary with Hermes when we get the chance to, because you know already at this point if you've watched all the adventures so far that I like his speed boost. Let's make another granary down here just so we don't, just so our food doesn't.
The only room for these goods in the city is right here in my cart.
Anyone seen my spear? How can I be a spear carrier without my spear?
Lemnos loves you. Most red of Ernestius of Lemnos, cut among my favorite people. You are a fantastic leader able to inspire them all like you. I don't know what's up with these wheat guys in them. Ah, the wheat was being brought in, so that's why. Let's make another extra granary here, so no food goes to waste. You're gonna have you have no problems feeding your people. We got so many sources of food in your city, but be ready. Don't let any food go to waste. So just make sure you have enough granaries to stockpile of food. Like we have nearly 100 stacks of wheat. 11 meat and some fish being brought in. Look at how much food these things produce. We're near at 15k drachmas right now. And the year's not over just yet, so we'll have some time. sell olive oil and wine while you have the chance. I really need to stop repeating myself so much. I suppose it's because I have nothing new to say at the time, like the enigmatic oracle in the Apollo Sanctuary. Sometimes there's nothing new to say at the time of being, for the time being, but yeah. Argos thinks less of you. Because you ignored my request for 4 pieces of corpse, or I damn idiots of Argos to not regard as high as I did before. Everything's okay at the moment. The year's nearly over. That means our first adventure, first episode in not Sparta. I keep trying to say Sparta, but in Aulis will be over soon enough. Nice number. Only needs 1 2 at the end, it will be an even nicer number. 2,225 people.
Aulis is well on its way to becoming one of the greatest cities in all of Greece. Yet there is a hint of trouble in the air. Helen has chosen to wed King Menelaus of Sparta, and the happy couple have settled into their home. While everything seems to be exactly as it should be, word around Greece is that Helen might not be safe.
Alright, so we completed the Oath, the first episode in the Trojan War. So we built a lot of farms, made a lot of wine, improved our treasury to 16 times more than, not 16, but 3 times more than what it was supposed to be, and made nearly double the people living in towns. But I'm blabbering at this is Video Crew signing out. See you guys next time when you continue building Aulis.